project named Showroom, where I'm about to do a live unbox about how the NAS is behind the camera, and she doesn't want to say hi. There you go, NAS hand. So what happened was, it's the first time we're doing a live unboxing here in the showroom, and we didn't realize that we had already gone live. So you might have seen me like being like weird things, and I'm very very sorry. But anyway, here we are. We're doing it now. I have these handy dandy box cutters. No, box cutter, right? It's a live video, okay? Just there's no take. So anyway, I'm gonna slice it open like so, but I am shaking. Now, this figure, there's a little bit of a story behind it, right? So, the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise was, a lot of people were apprehensive about getting it. I was not one of those people. I decided that I am going to get it, and even the mass judged me. Didn't you judge me?
I did ask you about 5 times if you're sure you want to
Are
get
you
it.
sure? Are you sure? Well, today I will celebrate a little thing they call vindication because I was right. Right now, the first thing you should not do is what I'm doing now, which is turning the box upside down. But I'm very, very nervous because we are live. And here we go. So I'm popping it out of the shipper box. And as you can see, it is a bloody big box, right? So, okay, let's see. Right. Okay, so I'm going to get it out of the plastic packaging. Now, this figure over here is a re-entry by Hot Toys into the DX line. Now, as you know, when it comes to Hot Toys, you get the basic Hot Toys, and of course, you get the DX. The DX stands for, I believe it's Deluxe. And these are characterized by figures that have the rolling eye system, the Purse parallel eye rolling system, and a shitload of accessories, right? So, let's see. So, coming a little closer here now. As you can see, there's the box, right? Looks pretty kick-ass, very, very nice indeed. It has this sort of like, what do you call that? Like a foil tinge kind of thing. What do you call it? Foil tinge kind of thing. Okay, are you not going to speak in the video at all?
I just focus now.
Okay, right. Okay, this voice you hear over there, that is the. So, this is a slipcase. So we're gonna get that off. We are going to. Is it a slipcase? Yes, it is a slipcase. And so this is the first time I'm opening it. So still trying. Oh, okay, it's not a slipcase, right? So first time we're doing it, it actually pops open here on the side, and here we go. What is this? Okay, so if I remember correctly, in the movie I watched it a while back, this was the map. Am I right? So you had to sort of like angle that into the light, and through that prism there you can see all of the stock we have available over here. Shameless advertising, here we go. Lots and lots of Marvel selects, that all available on payment plan. You can chat to the NASA. Okay, not available on payment plan. Swag! But you know what? Pretty cheap anyway. So you can chat to NASA about that, right? Yeah, so coming back to this, okay. So that is the prism, this thing. I'm not sure if this becomes part of the figure or what it is, what it is, but another thing about the DX boxes is that they're very, very stylized, right? So that's pretty cool. I'm just going to leave that over here on the side, right? And we are going to open this. Oh! Okay.
Wow, he looks
Now we are in
amazing.
business. What do you think? What are your first impressions, Enes?
So realistic.
Am
It's
I right?
amazing.
Right? Like, yeah. Okay, so the first thing you can see, obviously,
And
is
that got the new car smell. You
it
smell it.
does it does actually have that new car smell. It might be because of all the leather.
No,
Right? There's a
vinyl,
hell of a lot of
yeah.
leather in there, right? So as you can see, here's the figure in the packaging. Wow, okay, this is awesome, right? This is totally kick-ass. So as you can see, I was saying to you, lots and lots and lots of accessories coming in there, but the figure itself, it looks amazing. The likeness to Johnny Depp himself is uncanny.
I hope he got one.
Okay?
I hope he got one.
Johnny Depp?
Yeah.
If I was Johnny Depp, I would totally get like 5.
What do you do with five though?
It's Johnny Depp. He's the man of many faces.
Ah, maybe he can dress himself up like as one when he was back in the day in 21 Jump Street.
That might actually happen. Johnny Depp, you'd never know, right? Okay, so anyway, yeah. So what we're gonna do is I'm just gonna get this on. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of little packaging inserts over here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a basic unboxing. We're just gonna show you the figure, what it comes with. I will do a comprehensive review that will come up. So we will do a comprehensive review there. But for now, what you can see over here in packaging is I'm actually a little bit scared to take it out, right? So yeah. Let's see, right? So there we go. There's the figure out of packaging. Yo. This looks freaking amazing, right? That looks like freaking amazing.
You know, one thing always people complain about with Hot Toys is they
Yeah.
can never get the hair right. But
Yeah.
I mean, they got his right pretty cool.
Mm-hmm,
Because
mm-hmm.
it's a mixture of both plastic and like
The rooted hair.
rooted
Yes, yes,
hair.
yes, yes, yes. Now, what NASA is referring to is with some six scale figures, what happens is you get like sculpted hair, as we've seen with some of the other stuff over here in the display case, but then you also get rooted hair. So, this has, I'm just going to see, again, we're unboxing it here live for the first time, so not 100% certain how everything works, but it seems as though you cannot just peel that. Let's just see how this is working.
Just take that thing.
Is it tape?
No, just put it on.
It's taped. No, it's not taped on.
Mm-mm.
Okay, so you can just sort of. That is because my giant ass fingers were actually holding the hair. Okay, so as you can see, there are some sculpted parts over here to the hair, and then of course there's the actual rooted hair. So this is actual synthetic hair. So yeah, no, it's pretty cool. So it has that as well. So now you actually have to do a little bit of styling over here. So I'm probably going to have to get some coconut oil, point over there, and we'll get Jack Sparrow sorted out of there, right? Okay, now the thing that really stands out for me is I just can't get over the likeness. It's just freaking amazing. And you may have noticed that there is an alternative portrait, for him over here. So as you can see, it's another whole face sculpt, and
But like his smirky grin. Like, he
let's,
has that.
can you see it? Yes. There you go. Right. So yeah, this I think between the two, I'm not sure which one I like more, but we'll play around with it a little bit later. But just to carry on showing you what else we have over here, right? So as you can see, he has his coat on. He has his. I'm just so freaking impressed by this thing. This thing looks amazing. I forget what that was called, right? In the movie, or
It's like his lucky rabbit's foot.
is that it? Right. So yeah, and it actually has like that, what do you call it, like furry, like a furry feel to it. That's pretty awesome. All of this here is material. There's some plastic elements over there as well. The tailoring on the outfit is just on point.
Look how they even got the discoloration in his pants.
Do
and
they?
His shoes.
Yes, you're right. It almost looks as though he was running through sand or something like that. Yeah, that is awesome. That is awesome. Now say it.
Well done, Zaid. Well done.
Say it again.
I'm not sure if you were right because you did tell me it's a bet on something else, but
What? Yeah. What did you owe me? Chocolate. Was it chocolate?
Not
It was
me.
probably what? I owed you.
No.
Oh.
It wasn't between us.
Oh. Never mind. That's not fit for camera. Okay, I remember now. Okay, we can't talk about that anymore. Right. So we are going to go and talk about something else before Nas makes me give up more secrets. Right. So as you can see over here now, with the DX line, a hell of a lot of accessories, so much stuff to see, so much stuff to do. And I'm just going to get this chair. So it has a tray here, and under that there's still more stuff. Okay, now that I really want to see. So I'm going to show them that. Can you see it? Okay, we're going to show them that in just a second. But as you can see over here, as accessories are concerned, let's just get this top part of the tray out. Try not to drop anything. Let us see. Okay, and as I said, I'm not going to drop something. I did, right? So I dropped the spyglass, the little telescope thingy. There we go. Right. So.
You have to make him have rock and roll hands.
He does have rock and roll hands. Yes. You want to take this here to Guns N' Roses? Because you know how Nasa's been to Guns N' Roses and she's just leaving me here to die. Do you feel guilty?
Do you even know what Guns N' Roses?
I do know who Guns N' Roses
All
are.
I ever hear in your guys, Lionel Richie. So.
You know what? Lionel Richie is an international treasure.
I love Lionel Richie. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying, you can't play it in your car all the time.
I do play it on my car all the time, and I'm not even ashamed. But anyway, as you can see, the accessories are stylized. It is.
Look at his hat. Is his hat leather?
Is the hat leather? Let's see. It feels leatherish. It might be a leather-like material.
It's not plastic.
It's definitely not plastic. It looks so good, and you can see it's distressed over there. It has some weathering on it. This is the Hot Toy standard. This is what you would expect. This is why you pay what you pay for Hot Toys, like small details of this amazing, brilliant, right? So we got the wanted poster, we've got the black pearl in the bottle, we've got the bottle of rum. Why is the rum always finished? We've got the compass, the compass that he has, got that as well. He's wrapped his hand, his mom's head. I forget the accessories. Remember he was saying that his mom's head is shrunken? Was that on his father? You need to go watch the movie again, right? Okay, so as you can see, there's the cutlass over there. We've got his dagger, jewel guns. Really nice detail all towards. Nice, interesting thing over here is on the hands. I don't know if you can see the tattooing over there. Yes, you can. And this part over here, the bands. I forget what you call them, but that's material as well, interestingly enough, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is I am just going to set this aside, right? I'm going to set this aside for just a moment, right? As we okay, I'm going to put this here at the back, right? So it doesn't fall over. We're going to take Jack himself. We're going to pop him over here on the side momentarily, and we're going to see what else we got here in the tray, right? Okay, so we've got more packing over here, and oh shit, there's more accessories under. Okay, let's see what's happening here now, right? Let's put that down
I think
there.
that's that flag kind of thing that he holds when he's on the.
Yes, let's see here. So okay, so we're gonna get all of this out of the box, right? We're gonna pop the box down there on the floor, like that, right? Okay, let's get this out. Let's see, what do we have here? What do we have here? Okay, put that in here. I'm going to admit that Nas was right. She did say that this surface might be a bit too small to do this, and I did not listen. Sorry, Nas, you were right. I was wrong, right? So, wow.
One day you shall learn.
Wow, 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 wow. Now, I don't know about you, Nas, but like, what were your expectations for this base?
I expect it to be quite big,
And how
and
do you feel?
it's really good. Um, it's much bigger than the normal bases that you get for Hot Toys,
As you can see,
but
yeah,
wow.
this is awesome. The detail is
Look at that
stunning.
shark. Look at its teeth.
Right? I know, right? That's crazy. That's crazy. You know what I really like? You can see over here, like, the water parts. It actually looks like translucent water. Like, I don't know if you remember in the movie, but this whole
It
scene
looked like that,
happened.
yeah.
Yeah, it was as they were trying to get to shore. And listen, we're not worried about spoilers over here, because if you haven't watched this movie by now, you should be ashamed. You really should. Yeah, and so it's just wow, just kick ass. Okay, so let's try and do some assembly over here for these guys, just to show them what we have, right? Okay, so there seems to be a little picker thingy over here, like a little tweezer.
Usually they give that to you when you have batteries.
Yeah. Okay. Oh no, this is the picker. Like for some of the smaller things like this
Accessories.
thing.
Mm.
So this here is probably like to apply the access. This is cool. I really like this. I haven't gotten one of these before.
Really?
Yeah. That's pretty kick ass. Okay, as is always the case with these hot toys, you can see they've got some spare hand pegs over there. And what is this? This looks like, are those buttons? Looks to be like spare buttons, right? Okay, but more importantly, we have a wand. So I guess you could be like Wingardium Leviosa. No, this is a wrong franchise. Wrong franchise. NASA is like judging me in the background. Okay, this is actually the mask. I knew that. I was just making a joke. Right? Okay, so that goes. I actually don't know how that goes. Okay, I probably should mention that all my chest.
Sorry.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So it goes on like that. Okay. There we go. So that's the mast, right? And then we've got the flag, which I would imagine goes like so. Yes, it does. Right. And then this is the other part. Okay. So it does include the dynamic stand as well. So this is nice. This is really nice. As you know, Hot Toys dynamic stands, you can bend it like that, right, to get more posability. And there's a little pilot hole here at the back, the bottom. Let me just straighten that out again. Yes. Okay, and you coil that in like so. Screw it in. Yes. Okay, and of course the I'm gonna call it the pencil or the clamp, the pencil. Yeah. Okay, so here once again, and if you just joined us, we're here at the Project Mayhem showroom. We are doing an unboxing of the Hot Toys DX15 Jack Sparrow from the movie Dead Men Tell No Tales. Right? Okay, so that is the display base fully assembled. Okay. So
Hold the display
fun
base.
fact: you need to actually screw this in. I thought we could telegraph that in, but you cannot. Right? So let's just tighten. Okay, right. So I'm gonna tell you one thing. Assembly here does take a little while. So as you saw earlier, we had the little pincer thingy. You're actually gonna need to use that to get a lot of the other small finer accessories into his belt. So you can, the compass and the rest of that stuff, just to get all of that thing the same. But essentially, what you're gonna find is you can basically, okay, let's do this properly over here now, right? Let's just take a second. Okay, now the trick to posing Hot Toys figures is to actually simulate natural motion, you know? So that's how you're going to get the most out of it. And let's see, we can hold him like that, and okay, now that, okay, so this has probably got to be like the worst pose ever, you know, but just for purposes of this live review here at the Project Mayhem showroom, this is essentially, well, more or less how the figure is going to look. And as you can see, it looks freaking amazing. Very, very happy with it. Very, very impressed. Nas, what are you thinking?
Speechless.
Speechless. Well, I think that's the Hot Toys effect. That's what one is going for. You know, it looks amazing. It looks brilliant. It is a lot bigger than I expected it to be. I'm actually concerned that it might not fit in my actual display case. All that means is that I'm gonna have to get a bigger display case, which is always fun. And yeah, just a very, very great figure. Like I said, not a cheap figure by any means, but you can see true value for money. Very, very happy with it. Loving this thing over here. Once again, who was right, Ness? Say, who was right? Who was right? Say it. Say it. Say it. Say it. I was right. Okay, Nas is feeling shy, right? So yeah, so there you have it. So this has been a live review here at Project Mayhem Showroom. The DX15 by Hot Toys. Jack Sparrow, it looks amazing. I'm so happy with it. Everything from the base right to the top. The accessories are top notch, super detailed. Like I said, I will do a detailed review on my channel. We'll post the links on the Project Mayhem page, my page. So as is always the case, be sure to like, share, follow, subscribe, do all of that stuff. And we'll chat to you guys soon. Ciao.